Hi everyone, we are Team Heal Sense. Think about how we treat wounds today. It's mostly a watch and wait game. We constantly remove dressing to check for infection, which is painful and actually slow down the healing process. We want to stop that. That's why we create Heal Sense, a smart wound patch designed to make wound care simple, comfortable, and continuous. Here's our agenda, the problem, the solution, and our strategy. Let's start with the problem. The real issue is that current methods are too invasive. Every time a nurse or doctor check a wound, they have to peel back the dressing, which exposes the wounds to germs and hurt the patient. We are stuck being reactive. We only know there's an infection when it's already visible and often too late. We believe there's a much smarter way to do this without ever having to remove the bandage.
So the solution is Heal Sense Patch, where it tracks the wound healing in real time without even changing the dressing. And it identifies the infection risk through pH changes before symptoms become severe. It reduces infection exposure, which minimizes the unnecessary wound handling and dressing changes. It enhances the wound management, where it enables faster intervention, improve the healing, and a greater patient comfort. And this is how our packaging for our Heal Sense patch would look like, where we include the user guide or instruction inside the box.
Now, I will be explaining about the value proposition of our Smart Wound Dressing Patch. For our patients, our product helps detect infections at an early stage, allowing them to have timely treatment and reducing the need for frequent hospital visits. It is user-friendly, convenient to use, and also provides real-time alerts on wound conditions, which is giving patients greater confidence in managing their recovery. As for healthcare staff and hospitals, the system enables real-time monitoring of patient wounds, reducing their workload and also saving valuable time. The continuous data collected also supports better clinical decision making by helping the healthcare professionals provide more effective and efficient care. Overall, our solution improves wound management while also benefiting both patients and also our healthcare providers. Now, I will be explaining about our revenue model of HealthSense. In our business, we generate revenue through four main models. The first one is the product sales model, where we sell our smart dressing patches directly to the consumers and also the pharmacies, as well as through bulk purchases by hospitals and clinics. Secondly, we also do subscription model, which provides recurring monthly supply kits for the home care patients and nursing facilities. This will ensure a continuous supply of wound care products. Thirdly, we also do the licensing model where we license our pH biosensor and hydrogel technology to the medical device manufacturers. This allows them to integrate our innovation into their products. Lastly, the partnership and reimbursement model where we collaborate with insurance providers to support preventive wound care programs and also generate revenue through reimbursement schemes. Together, these revenue models create multiple income sources and support the long-term sustainability of our business.
Moving on to our commercial strategy market plan. Our target market focuses on Malaysia's healthcare institutions, capturing over 100 pharmacies, 150 hospitals, and growing home care patient base. We segment this landscape into three layers: healthcare institutions for bulk procurement, retail healthcare as decentralized distributors, and direct to customers for at-home chronic patients. Finally, our channel bridges these segments through direct sales to hospitals, medical distributors, healthcare exhibitions, and an online e-commerce ecosystem. These channels are strongly executed through our strategic partnership. We operate under Kementerian Kesihatan Malaysia MOH regulatory alignment and deploy directly within hospitals groups like KPJ Healthcare. For retail distribution, we partner with leading chains like Watsons and Big Pharmacy while integrating smart patch data with telemedicine network like Doctor on Call. Finally, we drive community trust and reach underserved chronic wound patients alongside with Mercy Malaysia and Malaysian Medical Association MMA.
Now, I will explain about our competitor analysis. Our main competitor is existing wound dressing brand, which is Elevint. Elevint is widely used in hospitals and clinics because it provides effective wound protection and support the healing process. However, it mainly focuses on covering and managing the wound and do not provide continuous monitoring of wound conditions. In contrast, HealthSense Patch offers an additional advantage through its integrated pH biosensor. The patch continuously monitors wound pH levels, which can indicate early signs of infection. It also provides a visual alert without requiring the dressing to be removed. This helps healthcare providers detect potential infections earlier, reduce unnecessary dressing changes, and improve patient comfort. Therefore, HealthSense Patch provides a smarter and more proactive approach to wound care compared to existing wound dressings. Now, moving on to our game plan for HealSense Patch. Our development process begins with designing and integrating a reliable pH biosensor into the wound dressing. In this stage, we focus on ensuring the patch is accurate, safe, and comfortable for patients to use. Next, we move to the testing phase where we conduct laboratory testing and pilot studies in collaboration with healthcare professionals. This is to validate the effectiveness of the pH monitoring system and gather feedback for improvement. After that, we proceed to market launch by introducing HealSense Patch to hospitals, clinics, and wound care centers. We also promote the product through medical exhibitions, demonstrations, and partnerships with healthcare institutions. Finally, our expansion phase focuses on reaching international markets while continuously improving the product with better biosensor technology. Overall, our goal is to provide a smarter and more efficient approach to wound management.